Hello, welcome back to the channel. It is Dan Nocturne Knives coming at you today with a quick overview, kind of showcase video of this knife. So I just got back from Blade Show yesterday evening, and I got a few things, but I want to showcase this one first because I want to already modify it a little bit with something else I got at Blade. So I just wanted to show it off in the stock configuration, and then I'll do a little mod to it and show you guys what that looks like. So this is the Null Knives Voodoo. This one, really cool. He had prototypes for this at last year's Blade Show, and as soon as I handled one, I knew that this knife was a winner. I would definitely have to pick one up, and when he dropped the pre-order, I jumped on it. Here is Null Knives. Sean, super nice guy. I talked to him a lot at Blade Show this year. Awesome guy, really cool. And he had some really nice knives there, some awesome prototypes, some great ones for sale, including this. So I picked this one up from him at Blade. This is in the Stonewash blade, black micarta, black bolsters, black clip, and everything like that. Awesome knife, really, really nice. And then I also got these fat carbon, camo carbon inlays. I can't remember exactly what they are. They're Tiffany blue or Brittany blue, something like that. Again, I can't remember which one they actually are. And then I got a pouch from him. This awesome pouch. None of this gear, obviously. That's all my stuff. But this really sweet pouch. It's got a nice pocket in here. This really high quality waxed canvas. It feels really nice and heavy duty. And then this spot for your patches right here. And pockets in the back. This one fits a field notes. These two fit pins, super nice. And here's a light and a little adjustable wrench. So really sweet. Here's the packaging for that. So that's awesome. Here's what your packaging looks like for the knife. Here's the certificate of authenticity. And then it's just got a nice hard foam here. Good packaging on this. A nice card with the handwritten notes. So you can see Stonewash, black micarta, black PVD. It's the Voodoo. This is number 90. And it's cool. It's actually 90 out of 90, which is neat. So here's the knife. It's a folder made by Raiden in China. Got this awesome modified Warncliffe kind of blade. You've got these sweet triangular thumb studs plus the fuller here, so you can easily thumb or reverse flick it like that. Very satisfying. Great action on this, great detent. As usual, Raiden kills the detent in the action and then just drifts shut. I think that will break in even further. Gonna be sweet. Taking a look at overall length, is coming in at about 8 1/4. Blade length coming in right on 3.5 inches. Not sure on the weight on this. He probably has it listed on his website. If I remember, I'll look it up and put it on screen somewhere. Doesn't feel too heavy. I would guess 4.5 ounces, 4 ounces, something like that. Pretty reasonable. Yeah, awesome knife. This black micarta, I think it works really nicely with all the rest of the black. The fitment between the bolsters and the inlays is excellent all around. Very well done. Black screws, this really cool stippling detail on the pivot, and then you also see that here on the lock bar. There's the serial number, Voodoo number 90. Yeah, on the lock bar, and that gives you nice lock bar access and nice grip. Really good there. And the ergos on this, it looks like kind of a funky looking handle, but for my hand at least, the ergos are really, really nice. It really melts into my hand super well. I'm very impressed. The jimping is right here. It's not aggressive. It is a softer, round jimping, but it does give you just a little extra traction there. In my opinion, it's perfect. These two fingers go right here. For my fingers, it's the perfect size. Your front finger, your pointer finger goes right in this depression here. Wraps in really nice, and your pinky has all this space to work with wherever your hands kind of happen to hit it. And then you have a small forward choil right here, which is just big enough to get a comfortable grip, and you can move your thumb up to this harpoon here. Gives you nice control of the blade. pinch grip is excellent. There's no sharp jimping up here, so you could really get some nice power cuts onto a board, say cutting rope or food or something like that. And even other grips like the draw cut, really nice, feels really good. And this draw cut pinch is great. Hammer grip, really good. Yeah, very, very cool knife in its ergos and its design. Really, really nice. You can see here's the Null Knives logo. And here is the steel designation right there. Cool detail. When you open the blade, that gets hidden under the frame. And it has all of these awesome milling lines on here. You have this line up here, this depression here. The whole knife is 3D contoured. You can see that right there. Take a look at the sintering and the blade well they have. That shows that off. Right there. Perfect centering. When you open it up, this, it flows with the blade. Here you have this awesome hollow ground swedge. Complements the hollow grind of the blade very well, and this hollow is nice and thin. Here you can see the tip coming in super thin. Plunge grind is close to the edge. I'm not sure if that will be an issue during sharpening. I think you could get away with the first sharpening pretty clean, but after a few sharpenings, after one or two, I think you will have to extend that sharpening choil. That's not a huge issue because the choil doesn't interface with the stop pin, so you can remove all of that material that you want to without interfering with the closed position stop pin engagement. On open, you have no play anywhere. On closed, absolutely no play. Super solid. You can see the pocket clip really nice, and these milling patterns on the pocket clip correspond to this on the handle and this here on the handle. Really cool integration of the design elements on this. And then awesome little touch here on the backspacer are these hearts. You start with a normal shaped heart and they expand up this way. Really cool detail on that. I really like that. Yeah, so first impressions, I'm really, really impressed with this knife. It has lived up to my expectations. The thumb stud on this triangular design is really cool. It gives you a lot of grip. It has these steps on it, so you can take your thumb and push very easily up and out. I think it's a great design. You can also get it on the reverse flick if you want to, if you want a little more of a solid purchase, or just go in the fuller here and like that, and it's super easy. And you can kind of adjust your placement on the fuller to make the detent feel harder or a little bit lighter if you go all the way down. It feels great overall. Really good knife. I'm very impressed with this. Now what I wanted to do, I'm going to take it apart and put on these new inlays. Take a look at these. They look really cool. Kind of this blue teal color. Feel really nice. I'm excited to see what they look like on the knife. So I'll do that real quick. I'll probably speed through it, and I'll catch you guys in a minute. the Null Knives Voodoo with the sweet Tiffany, Brittany blue, I don't remember what they're called, camo carbon, fat carbon, I think they're camo carbon inlays. Looks really cool. I might take these, I don't know, we'll see if I want to modify this any further. I think I'm going to get some skiff bearings for this as well. I'm not sure yet what will work. I did some measurements and I need to see what those correspond to on the skiff website. If I manage to confirm what size skiff bearings fit in this, I'll try and come back and update the video description with that. But here's our final build. Looks awesome, feels awesome. Really impressed with this knife. I hope you are digging it as well. I would love to know your thoughts about this one. Go drop a comment down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Whatever. I would love to know. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It would definitely help me out. And with all that said, thank you very much for watching. And I will catch you on the next one.